Okay, so I got a little list. Here I go. It's downloading. You can hear me clicking. I'm excited. This is gonna be crazy. This is gonna be the... Oh, you just go. You're such a fucking asshole. This is gonna be the dumbest shit ever, man. I can just tell. You just see Ganondorf's face, like, oh, it's Professor Ivan Pavlovsky. He's the only black man in Russia. I'm spoiling what's gonna come in the next paragraph, so let me start at the top. 1.6 Defining Flatness. Quite often, as one expresses their opinions online, many respond by claiming flat is justice. This statement is a source of content and discrimination. Let us use its abbreviated form, FIG, FIG, to not offend those hurt by the phrase. Okay, in this section we will analyze the statement piece by piece to understand the meaning of the fuller extent. Further in, we discuss this statement came from and why it is still used today. Say hello to Professor Ivan Pavlovsky. He is the only black man in Russia. The F in FIG stands for flat. To fully understand flatness, see Fig 1. This is so fucking stupid. In Fig 1, we are given a three-dimensional graph with the axis x, y, z, given function fz, and x, y, z, x equals 0, y equals fz. The function will be contained in the R2 squared space. The three planes in Fig 1 all occupy that space in different forms. Since the graph of function cannot move forward or backward, it will never occupy the R cubed space, meaning there will be a lack of curvature in the third dimension. This is because x is equal to an unchanging constant. Setting any one of the three variables to a constant will yield a flat plane. Time for a practical application. You see, like my mom would come in any time while I'm reading this. I can't read about it's time for a practical application. Taking the front plane seen in Figure 1, when flipped to the side, it now becomes a line. Let us apply it to the back. See Figure 2. The woman on the left qualifies as flat, where the one on the right is clearly breaking boundaries. Remember, Roman smokes weed 1088 from the last section. What Roman did was break the law. Justice was served to the man who committed crimes against America and her people. So it's why is it that some people claim flatness equals justice? Let us explore the history of Fig. I asked historians from Metropolitan Museum of Art a lesson for the history of this phrase. Quotes the historians listed below. Look at the whole squad. Butts, man. Is that a real guy? That can't be a real guy, Butts, man. Long before man walked on Earth, there stood the gondola. The gondola sank down the ocean, but yet only appeared another gondola among the is it gondola? Gondola. Among the horizon. It was paved with human excrement. The finest of excrement from which a man shall come forth only to reek of lust, the lust for gondolas. From the midst of it I saw a figure, an imposing and ominous figure, who seemed to be one approaching with the excrement. So I can't take this. This is like a fucking Bible passage, man. So I walked up to the figure so I could smell it better. As I approached it, I noticed a beetle crossing the carpet. I squashed said beetle, thereafter realizing it was the resurrection of my deceased father. I always knew that he would resurrect as a beetle. Strange was the taste, tantalizing as it was an assault on the nostrils. I couldn't contain myself. The smell pulled me in, and I lunged for the incomprehensible stench. I was hit by a rock. I was amazed to find Wendy's Baconator combo for only 8-9 cents. Then I split the Baconator on my limited edition Supreme shirt. Then I rubbed it on my dick. The condor peered into the sun, shifting his eyes to the left and to the right. The tear streamed down my cheek, and he muttered, "It's raining." Unfortunately, none of the historians knew each other, and none of them were actually historians. Anyway, apparently it was just some anime. Some random girl said it, and now everyone just repeats it like it means something. The educated citizen is aware of the Opie proportionality theorem. As the breast expands, so do a man's dreams. Flat breasts have nothing to justify. This phrase has been used to discriminate against well-developed Opie and those who rightfully enjoy them. This book does not condone the use of fig. Under any circumstances, please be mindful of your peers and respect your preferences. Respect and love. What the fuck is wrong with you, Papa? You're going crazy. You're making me read this shit. I thought you were gonna be like making me read some like documentary. I can't. Fuck you. I hate you, bitch.